Hello and welcome to the channel. I just did a live and I just wasn't too happy with the connectivity of showing the figures and going over what I had just purchased. So I got to figure this out before I end up doing my live because I don't want to cut out and have issues. But this morning I ended up picking up some Star Wars Black Series figures on Offerup. The original deal was 15 figures for $280. The gentleman, I've been dealing with him for the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Unfortunately, his father-in-law passed away from cancer, and these were his figures. So he's been going through what he has, and I've been buying what I can from him as long as it's a good deal. And so he ended up throwing in 3 more figures, so I got 18 figures for a total of $280. I think this is a great deal. Before I ended up counting up what the retail value of what the 15 figures were going for, it was coming to about $500. So obviously the value is well worth more than what I had originally paid. So the first figure I'm going to show you is the Mandalorian figure. There is only one of this figure. I'm probably going to keep it. I may get rid of it. I'm not exactly sure right now what I'm going to do with everything. He had not one, but 2 of this version from the Mandalorian series. Obviously, I'm very happy to have that because who doesn't love the Mandalorian? So there was only like 3 figures that were duplicates. The next figure that was a duplicate was this Bad Batch Elite Squad Trooper. Luckily, everything is brand new, sealed and packaged. That was something that I was concerned about because I had bought some things from him that were in package, but they weren't sealed. They were opened previously. And obviously, when you get to buying Black Series or any kind of figures, once they're opened, the value unfortunately diminishes. Sometimes not as much, but sometimes greater than you would hope. This is the reason why I had bought this lot. This was a Walgreens exclusive. This is Clone Commander Obi-Wan. I think maybe this would probably be popular when the series comes live, I believe, tomorrow? This figure, I want to say, on average is about $100 to even upwards to like maybe $140. So these 2 figures, maybe conservatively $125 a piece. So I was very happy that he had 2 of them. So almost all of my value is in these 2, and maybe this 3rd figure, Cara Dune. I know this was pretty hot when they were talking about her behavior and canceling her on the show. So this one maybe is about an $80 figure. So again, I paid $300 for everything, and essentially I believe these 3 figures could potentially give me my money back if I decide to part with them. Shout out to Chip Getler. I watch your Star Wars review unboxing, and it's so tempting because I didn't have any Star Wars Black Series before this. I've pretty much been more of a retro collector, so these are all brand new to me, which is why this is kind of hard to determine what I should do in reference to these figures. So this one is a Black Series Clone Commander Bly. I absolutely love all of the clones and stormtroopers and all the different colors and such. So it's kind of hard to want to part with those. Here is Attack of the Clones Clone Trooper Lieutenant. Another figure that was part of this slot. Again, 18 figures, $16.66 a piece. I thought that was really good. This was one that he had told me last minute that he had, and I was very happy to have this because I thought Cad Bane was pretty cool. I don't think he's officially dead, spoiler alert, because they didn't really show him dead. Nobody's kind of dead, it seems like, in these Disney Plus series. This one is a Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. I believe this was an exclusive figure. I can't remember where it was exclusive to, but very happy to have that. Very cool. The next one here, I believe, is, this is a Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. A lot of cool accessories. It's a little bit bigger than the traditional Black Series figure. So glad to have that. Glad that was part of it. Very glad there wasn't too many duplicates. I know that kind of sounds silly because you would think I'd want duplicates so I could sell some and make some money. But here is Katan. I thought she was a pretty cool character in the series. Got her figure. Down to the last 4 figures. This one is an Imperial Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian series. Another cool figure. And another thing, like when I was looking at these figures, I wasn't sure, like, man, do they have counterfeits out there? And of course they do. I ended up going to a website, free information for those out there. It's called Action Figure 411. You can actually go onto that website. They'll actually tell you what the current value is for buy it now and auction on the figures. And if there's any possible counterfeits, you can click on it and it'll actually pull it up and they'll show you what the counterfeit packaging looks like, what different variation, if there is, on like the accessories, the packaging, things to look out for. So that's definitely something that if you're new to collecting, it's very important to know if there's counterfeits out there because you don't want to be stuck with something and it's counterfeit. So this is IG-11. I think my son will probably enjoy this figure. He bought the retro carded one. I'm not sure if it was that figure, but I'm pretty sure it was. And then this one here is Empire Strikes Back, Darth Vader. Thought the packaging on this was pretty cool. And then the final one. So Mrs. Tootsie's, Mrs. Shattered Glass. Here we go. Ahsoka. I thought this is so cool. Glad that this was part of what I ended up picking up. So 18 figures total, $300, $16.66 more or less per one. And I'm having the issue of whether or not, you know, do I part with the expensive figures? At least this one here, I would think. Definitely for this one for sure. So I could get maybe like $100 or $125 of my money back. And then it's just a matter of, you know, what do I sell the other duplicates? Do I sell these? So that I let this kind of pay for itself. Because that's typically what I like to do. I like to have the hobby pay for itself. And, you know, even pay for bills. Because right now I have a little one coming on the way. And I have to start saving up for, you know, the delivery. It's not a cheap thing. So I ended up getting something that I had won from Sean with Slim Comics and More. I was on one of his live stream, just catching it on one of his live streams, and I ended up picking up some cool cards from him. I think these were pretty much the hits of the pack that he ripped. So I was very happy to get them in the mail from him. It was very cool. Yeah, so pretty much the Wander Franco was the hit of what he ripped. And then he was also nice enough to send me some cards in the mail, another pack to rip, and this is essentially what I ended up getting. Where is it? Man, I'm so disorganized. So, yeah, these were like the hits of that pack. Hold on. Here we go. There was a Mike Trout in here. I thought that was cool. These are the Donruss 2022. That's Bryce Harper. Oh, no, Tyler O'Neill. Bryce Harper. Some other parallel cards. And I think that was pretty much it. So I'm going to try to do like some kind of like a Thursday haul of things that I end up picking up. Because I have another gentleman that I meet up with, and I end up buying mostly like Disney pins and Disney collectibles and things like that. So I don't know if that would be something you might be interested in watching on my channel, but I figured this was definitely something I wanted to share because I was very happy to find this deal. And I'm definitely not done dealing with this guy or this gentleman. He's got other stuff that he's going through with his unfortunate event in his family. But thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking to the end. Hope you enjoy the video and come back and see me again soon. Take care.